welcome to Sharks TV for a round 15 preview of our clash with Aspley Hornets. I'm here with senior coach Matt Angus. Matt, welcome once again.
Thank you, Brent.
Another important game in the NEAFL fixture coming up. What can we expect from Aspley? I know that a couple of times we've met them. We've had a couple of tags on our players. What are you expecting from Blairy this weekend?
Oh, nothing in particular other than a continuation of, they've got a really good even spread of players. I think the game will be won, to be honest, not so much around the stars, the Matty Paynes, the Eddie Sainsburys, more the players that are filling roles in defence and up forward, the unheralded players. I think both teams' depths they'd be pretty happy with. So I think Burge, Payne, both great players through the midfield. Sainsbury's a great forward. Goldsmith's in great form. So they kind of counter each other out. I think it's we're looking at this game as a really exciting opportunity to have a really good spread across the group.
That's true. Now, this weekend's game is a Sunday. Do we do anything different this week preparing for a Sunday game?
We just we train Saturday morning. So we just have our final run. That's when we'll finalise the side then. So we'll have our squad of 25 that we'll formalised today, and then from there we'll finalise our final side on Saturday morning. We're
coming off a couple of big wins. The last one against the Gold Coast Suns. How does that affect our preparation moving forward? Have we learned anything from those large wins? I mean, bigger goal kickers, which is important. What have you taken out of those wins?
I think just the confidence in the players. The spread of goal kickers, the spread of, for me, I've just been so impressed with Zach Callan and Tyler Cornish. Fraser Pope stood up. Guys that have, particularly with Tyler and Zach, that have come into the side over the last 3 weeks and taken their opportunity and cemented their spot. And so now they get to test themselves against a premier side, and that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing how those guys go with that. Nick Burton's probably another young player who's in the best form of the season as well.
Absolutely, big game. So let's go through that team to take on Aspley in round 15. And from the back line, Nick Burton, Luke Hill, Ben Headland. Half-back line, Todd Grayson, Wade Mills, Jake Keller. Again, lock-back 6, all in form. Centre line, Ben Wells, Callan Geary, Luke Shreve. Half-forward line, Regan Salter, Jake Goldsmith, Ben Merritt. I just want to touch on Jake for a moment. I think he's kicked 5 goals in his last 3 games, 15 for the last 3 games. Really impressive form.
He'll correct you there. He's kicked 16.
He's kicked 16.
He's been terrific. He's probably had 5 games so far this season where he's been the dominant forward on the ground. He's still a young man who's improving. And he'll take, he will obviously attract the best Aspley defender on the weekend and have a real challenge there. To be able to repeat that form would be terrific for us.
True, he has been very influential in many games this season for us. Full forward line, Sam Haslam, Darren Stewart, Ed Mellon coming off his 4 goals against the Gold Coast Suns. Rucks, Will Walbers, Fraser Pope and Jason Burge. I think Pope and Burge had nearly 60 possessions between them against the Suns on the weekend. Really good form.
Yeah, Jason's year's been outstanding. I think he's definitely he's one of the premium midfielders in the competition. And Fraser, playing through the midfield, pushing forward. He's been in a rich vein of form too. So their work rate's been really important, and their ability to work to defend as well. That's the part where in those games where you're winning a lot more of the footy, you just want to make sure that you're not creating bad defensive habits, and both those boys have been really good in that area.
Absolutely. Moving on to an extended bench, given this is early in the week and it is a Sunday game, we've named an extended bench, and that is Adam Clark, Stephen Thine, Zach Callanan, Tyler Cornish, Lockie Weller, John McCanch and Adam McKenzie. A lot of those boys still performing well for their respective quaffle clubs.
Oh yeah, John McCann, Adam McKenzie, they both played during the season for us. They've both been amongst their best players over the last couple of weeks, and went and watched them on the weekend. So they definitely deserve an opportunity. And Lockie Weller, obviously fresh. He's had 10 days break now since the State 18s Carnival, and he's a player that we're looking to come in and play his role and hopefully make us a better team.
I think it's going to be a very interesting conversation around the selection table before Sunday's game, given some of the names you've nominated there. And I think whoever misses out, or all of them being in good form, will be very unlucky.
Yeah, definitely. People tend to talk about the injuries we've had, but we think this is the toughest week to select a side, which is a great position to be in. I think whoever does drop out of the side and makes way for a couple of players will be absolutely unlucky. And obviously getting Luke Shreve back last week and finishing with 2 goals, he's come back in. He's shown what a class player he is. So it's about taking your opportunity when you get it as well, and making it difficult. And that's what the players are doing at the moment. They're making it difficult for them to be dislodged. Great
position to be in. Matt, thanks for your time once again. This game is actually played at Fankhauser Reserve on Sunday. It's a 1:30 p.m. start. Join us in the next edition of Sharks TV when we review our Round 15 clash with Aspley.